I even put the art business on hold. I
Okay.
had to put it on hold. Like sometimes I'd miss school.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, family. Once again, here we are at Redirecting Lives. We really can't wait to engage. After such a long time, we've managed to get hold of Matladi as our guest speaker, who has decided to embrace our podcast and tell us more about herself. Matladi, we've seen Matladi on social media across. Um, Matladi, over to you. Hello.
Dumalang Malakai.
Re teng le kae?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, wow, Rataba, Matladi o rated. Matladi, tell us, we see you on social media, we follow you, you are our hero, wa itse ke eng, re batla ho ba- re batla ho gata mo o gatileng akere wa itse gore ba re ka Setswana ba re mo tlhakwana ya pele e gatileng le e nngwe ya gata.
Yeah.
So tell us, how do we get to where you are?
Ooh, my story is it's a long story.
Okay.
So I started with, growing up,
Yeah.
people would obviously compliment me, oh, you're so pretty, you should get into modeling, the basics. And then I actually thought about it and I'm like, no, man, that's not a bad idea. Let me actually go into modeling.
Yes.
So I started with going on social media, doing research, Googling, and the first thing Google tells you is to look for an agency. So I did that.
Oh, great.
So I started signing to agencies. I was getting rejected. I was getting rejected. They were telling me, Hore, they already have someone who looks like me. Or they were telling me, Hore, your height, like you're too short. Like my height was a problem. It was a
Okay.
problem.
So, meaning that you could not meet their requirements.
I could not meet the requirements.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm signing to agencies, and then some agencies took me, but now they took me, but I'm not getting booked. I'm not getting jobs. I'm not getting
It's like they were
auditions.
just trying to make you happy.
Yeah, it's
Or,
like they were just trying to,
be happy. We've registered you, and that's not the purpose.
Exactly,
Yes.
and that is not what I wanted. So I'm like, you know what? Nangasinglenye these agencies.
Oh, great.
I'm like, okay, you know what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this myself.
Yeah.
Got to hela the agency.
Yes.
Got to, you know what? I'm gonna go into freelancing.
Okay.
Right? Because I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw other people being freelance models and I was looking at how they got into it. And so, yeah, I decided to become a freelance model.
Oh, great. Well said it, please. Guys, you've heard Matladi. Regardless of
Like,
what
yo,
the
ma.
agencies said, never mu dictate la gore bona
Already ba
you
mpotsa, I'm
can't.
not good enough.
You are not good enough.
Wa bona.
When I decided, I'm going to turn this baraking lemons into lemonade.
Into lemonade.
Yeah, and then batlo utlwa ka nna, and now pila ba utlwa ka wena, even now they are calling you.
Exactly.
The very same people that said no,
Exactly,
you
ma.
cannot do it.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us more.
So, yeah, I got my first ring light,
Okay.
first iPhone.
Yeah.
One.
Great. Yeah.
And then I started creating content and I started being consistent. Shout out to my little brother. He was taking my content. Like he was there for me.
Oh, forever.
Forever.
Oh, nice. That's
so
nice.
yeah, I started being consistent.
Okay.
And then I started posting on social media. And also I'm artistic.
Yeah.
So I would put so much effort into my photos.
Yes.
But at some point I was even wearing my mom's clothes.
Yeah.
Old clothes when she was young.
Uh-huh.
Ne ke berekisa curtain as backdrop. Yeah, but I was putting effort into my content.
Guys, yeah, curtain as
Guys, I worked
backdrop.
hard to get my
Bona, you make means you achieve whatever you want with what you have.
Yes.
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 Uh-huh.
So I started taking content. I was being consistent, posting, and then I started getting approached by photographers.
Yes.
Photographers.
Okay. Wow.
And these brands want quality content.
Yes.
So being approached by photographers was like God sent. It was a good thing for me. So I started working with photographers. I wasn't like charging them or anything yet because I just started. Like you need to start small before you get.
Yes.
You know.
Before you get big.
Yes, before you get big. So Okay. I started working with photographers. There I have quality content, free pictures. Okay, sharp. Then I realized, oh no, man, I can start making money from this.
Yeah.
Like I can actually start charging for this.
Yeah,
You know,
monetizing everything that we do.
monetizing.
Yes,
You know.
guys. Oh, nice. Whilst Matladi is at that, you can actually monetize every little thing that you know.
Mm.
The skill, the little skill that you know, you can make money out of it.
Yes.
Please, as but uzoyithola kanjani uhleli ekhoneni.
Eh.
So when I decided angihlale ekhoneni,
Ngeke
I'm
ngihlale.
gonna pursue this until I get it right.
Yes.
And now they were actually after you.
Yes.
Wow. Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I started charging, and there I am. I started making little bits of money. It wasn't too much because I'm just starting out, you know.
Okay.
I started making little bits of money. I'm charging, I'm charging. Now I have quality content.
Yes.
Now I start getting approached by small brands.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I start getting approached by small brands.
But for the mere fact that they are approaching you,
Yes, it
whether
says
they
a
are
lot.
small, it
Yes.
says a lot.
It says a lot.
I mean, it means somebody out there is recognizing you.
Mm.
Somebody out there sees your potential,
Yeah.
and that is good. Yeah. Tell us. Normally, Tina, old age people, and I would say old age because of I'm not early 2000.
Yeah.
Having to tell your parents, "Hore, this is the route that I want to follow." What was their take?
So, my parents have been very supportive from the very beginning because growing up, I was autistic anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I was autistic. Told me like I'll draw, like
Yeah.
drawing portraits.
Yes.
And then I told them I want to do modeling. I want to get into the entertainment space. And they were so supportive. They were so for it.
Okay.
Because ba bona re no ngwano vele o tlo tsena mo entertainment, o tlo ira like anything that's got to do with a camera. They were
Yeah.
okay with it.
All right.
So
Nice. Because the
supportive.
parents, it is important that we start identifying the talents of bana ba rena when they are still young, and nurture those talents, channel them to exactly what God created them, because those are born talents. Not gore ngwana a le busy a drawer and then a no, well now you must become a doctor, but wa bona gore ngwana is gifted into something else.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to your parents.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
so grateful for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, my parents were very supportive now.
Oh,
They're
that's
very
nice.
supportive. They still are.
They still are.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Now, and I take it you are still a student.
Yes, I am.
And when you started, you were also a student.
Yes.
So you had multiple hats that you had to wear.
Yeah, I had to juggle. I had to
Juggle
learn how to
between
juggle.
all of them.
Yes.
How did you balance? Because of surely there is this notion that says you cannot have you cannot serve two masters.
Yeah.
So how did you make sure that your academic does not suffer purely because of the decisions that you took?
You know what, Ma? It was so difficult to juggle at first.
Okay.
It was so difficult to juggle because, like, I had school this side, I had
Yes.
freelancing this side, I had this art business this side. I even put the art business on hold.
Okay.
I had to put it on hold. Like, sometimes I'd miss school
Wow.
just for a photo shoot that is paying well or for a big brand. I'd have to miss school.
And your parents were okay with that?
They were not.
They
They were not okay with it, so they told me that I need to find a way to juggle it.
Okay.
So
And I guess also they wanted good marks because
Yes,
of
they
I
wanted
wouldn't
good
na-
marks.
I'm just thinking and putting myself in your mom's shoes.
don't put it
I
on.
would
If you're gonna do
go,
this,
if you're gonna do
the
this,
marks
go,
must
na,
also
you need to make sure
correspond,
your
yeah.
marks correspond. If your marks
Exactly.
are corresponded, then there's no way.
yeah,
you
then
know?
you need to leave
Okay.
this.
Yes.
So yeah, like sometimes I had to explain to the brands, "Alright, I have school. Can we maybe like postpone, or can we
Yes.
please like make a plan? Try to rebontane."
Yes.
So yeah, at some point I managed to juggle.
Okay. So you had to then be disciplined.
Yeah,
in
I was
terms of-
forced to be
yeah,
disciplined and
in
forced
terms
to.
of what you want.
Yes.
And And here you are, it
Yeah.
helped being disciplined, because I take it, if there is no determination and discipline, then there is no way that you're going to achieve what you want.
You're gonna
Guys,
fall apart.
yes, you'll fall apart. We can set goals,
Mm.
but for as long as we are not acting,
Yes.
taking a step further towards the goal that we've set, then there's another problem. There's no way that you're going to make it.
Yes.
Yes. Now, with regards, I hear with regards to school, you had to juggle. Now, Matladi as a person. Now, also you've got Matladi again as a content creator,
Yes.
and you've got Matladi also as a model. Now, costrating, how do you handle it? Because of, I mean, when you have all this around you, then, and people, the fame.
Yeah.
I would say, famous. We
Yeah.
run after them. Re batla the signature, re batla the picture, and so
Yeah.
forth. How do you juggle around that? How do you handle that?
I'm gonna be honest and say I'm not at that point yet where, like I'm famous to a point where people are now, hey,
All over you.
all over me. I don't think I'm at that point yet, but people do recognize me. Like they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, are you that girl from Instagram?" And. But to the people who do go through that, to the content creators and influencers who are at that point, like I don't know how they handle it, and yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it when I get to that point, but yeah.
But nevertheless, you're looking forward to that.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it as long as it doesn't break me.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I don't fall apart, because now I can't go to the shops, I can't socialize. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's so nice. Guys, Limutlule Matladi. You know what? Her Sophie, where she wants to.
Yeah.
But she has started. What it basically means is, yes, you can set up your goal, but as long as you don't take a step towards that goal, nothing is going to happen. Take a step towards your education, take a step towards your goal, and you will definitely reach your destination. Now, Matladi, educate me. Now, I don't know. Kelebona, social media,
Yeah.
all over the show. I've heard and I've read that social media can break you, can either break you or make you. How do you cope? How do you make sure that it doesn't? Because when people do say negative things, others will praise you and so forth. But at the end of the day, how do you handle this?
This is gonna sound so cliche, but I'd say stay away from negative comments.
How do we stay away? I think that
Don't
is
read
too.
them, delete. Don't focus on the negatives, focus more on the positives,
Okay.
And schedule a time. Don't be too antisocial, don't be too much on social media. Like have a life outside social media, have a life outside being a freelance model or an influencer. So I'd say that's how you can deal with it.
Okay.
That's how you can.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, back then, as a teen, choices. There are so many issues, moral ills, things that we do as teens, as young people, and we think we are on the right track. Help us. How do we make sure that we don't have issues like peer pressure? We don't have issues tse leng gore di affect our identity to a point that we start behaving negatively or toward detriment. How did you navigate that?
I don't mean to brag, ma, but
Yeah.
now I'm a good child. Like,
Wow.
like
Give it
one
up
of
to
a shop.
Matladi.
Like, shout out to my parents for raising me right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, peer pressure. You just have to hang around the right people.
Okay.
There's a saying that says, you are who your friends are.
Great.
You are who you hang around.
Yes.
So I think it's just a matter of hanging around the right people.
You know what? I wish my kids were here.
Yeah.
Just to hear you
Yeah.
saying that, because I keep on telling them, for guys,
Mm.
show me your friends
And I'll show you your future.
and I'll show you your future. Because when you say somebody is a friend, it means there is something that you guys are sharing.
Yeah.
You can never be a friend to somebody or
Mm.
you can never remain a fish whilst swimming with the sharks
Yes.
in the same river. There's no way.
You're
Those
gonna get
sharks,
eaten.
Bona, you are going to be there, become their meal.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you are saying it, and you've been there, and already you are at university, and you're telling us, Horobona, it is possible.
Mm.
You just need to have a backbone and listen to your parents, because
Yes.
I think sometimes when parents speak, what I don't know, it's back then, not now, mama.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm happy because of your telling us, no, regardless, your parents had an impact in who you are today, and you are
Definitely.
appreciative for ba o rutile pila.
Yeah.
And I can see that, I can attest to that, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, Matladi, being on social media, you guys make money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you make money, how do you handle your finances? Because there is a notion that says when you are exposed to too much at a tender age, sometimes we tend to squabble the money. You
Yeah.
know, we blow it. You've just blown 50,000 rand.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make sure that you take right decision, make right choices
Yeah.
with regards to the financial management of the money that you are making?
Okay, I'm gonna take it back to my parents, where my mom helped me for the account is separate for
Yeah.
like business
Yes.
and personal and savings.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's how I do it. I have a business account,
Yes.
and then I also have an account where I can't access the money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it keeps me disciplined. It
Yes.
keeps me. Also, speaking of finances, there's like this misconception that influencers, like, you have so many followers, that
Yes.
means you have so much money.
So much money. Yes.
Like,
Yes.
guys, it doesn't work like that.
When we see
Like,
numbers,
we get paid well, Mara. Hayi kanjalo.
when we see numbers, we see millions.
Yay, they see
thousands.
millions.
All we see is like, wow, these people are making it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But I'm happy because of now. She's one person. She's got a business account, a personal account, a savings account. Meaning, from your business, you get a salary. Not that everything that comes in is yours.
Yeah.
And then you don't save for rainy days. And I like it because most of our brothers and sisters, once about you know what? They eat it. They just eat and forget that there is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that your parents gave you a solid foundation, especially with regards to savings. I know savings to a lot of people, a lot of us, and I'm not talking to youth now. I'm talking to parents. Saving, it's just a word. When I mean it's just a word, we don't do it. We do it. I plan what I'm going to save. Yeah, hola, yeah, saver. But along the line, I'm gonna go back into the saving that I've put aside as a saving basket, and then still use it. So I'm happy that there is discipline with regards to saving, because yes, indeed, we need to save money and we need to be smart. You know, what I'm preaching every day now is our kids, and that is my wish, is our kids needs to be smart and make sure that money works for them.
Yes.
Not you guys working and slaving yourself like we did, or like we are doing, where you work, basically working for money. You guys need to be smart. Guard your credit life, guard your credit score, so that you can buy property get people to rent.
Yeah.
Let somebody buy you a property, you buy the second one, same way, and eventually utlobana chelete will be working for you. And that's just an example. I'm not mentioning that as the only way, but it's just an example that, guys, let's wake up. Now
Yeah.
when I was still a bit younger, I would go to the mall. Mara bonduna ba ba tletseng bo ka nako ya frugu ka bo 10 ba bereka neng. And I then realized later in life for the pila they were smart by making sure that money investing in vehicles that they not bona working for the money.
That's what I like about this generation. Abanya ko bereka 9 to 5. So they're so business minded.
Oh, can you say that again?
This generation is so business minded. People are doing social media, content creation, investing. Like, I'm looking at my peers.
Yes.
Like, some of them already own cars and houses, and like this generation is so
and it's money that they have generated
themselves.
So what would you say to those people babaring now it's again because hauna mmereko man? What would you say? Are there any opportunities that we can tap into and turn our lives around? Or what?
I would say just sit down with yourself and business. Like, think about business. There's so much to do out there. And I know that the unemployment rate is so high. So people are struggling to find jobs. And now people are resorting in things that they shouldn't be resorting in. But I would say just think of business ideas. Like, there's so many ways to make money online.
Yes.
I'm a freelance model. I'm making money online. I have an art business.
Oh, nice.
I draw. So, online.
Make use of the talents that you have.
Make use of the talents that you have.
And even
make use of social media.
Yes. Okay. So social media can be bad, but it is useful.
It's advantages and disadvantages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Guys, you've heard from Matladi. Social media, it has disadvantages and advantages. Let's make use of the advantages of social media. Make sure that we turn our lives around. Make sure that, we rewrite our story. And I like it because of it's giving us an opportunity to make money.
Yeah.
Not only making money, and also enlightening us. Because social media, there's a lot. I mean, I cannot compare our generation with your generation. Lena, you've got information, at your fingertips. So you can make use of that information that you get. Parents, please, let's engage our children. Make sure that our children do what they have to do. Make sure that our children save. Make sure that our children tap onto those opportunities still in there. Matladi, what can you say to the people, to the listeners that are listening to us? What do you say?
What do I have to say? Live life to the fullest. Don't let anyone break you. I don't actually have much to say.
Okay. But what do you, other than
just
because there's no way that Batswadi Babana can mislead them. And take heed towards social media and make use of the social media platforms to turn our lives around. Okay. Thank you, guys. We've had Matladi. And Matladi, thank you so much. And
thank you so much.
Thank you so much to Batswadi Matladi for raising Matladi to be who she is today. And shout out to the brother.
Shout out to my brother.
Oh, you know what? Contributing to who you are today.
He did.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so much,
guys.
Ma.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.